Hi, good morning. Red Nose Day. Yes, we're going to be covering that because I couldn't find my older video. I would have otherwise uploaded it to my fifth channel. So let's get right to it and see the connections, and you will see many. And it's called Nenä Päivä here, so they cut off the red part and just called it Nose Day. And as you're seeing, of course, yes, it happened on 11/11. Now, there's many days they covered this, and you're of course going to notice the OK sign on that picture there, and as well as this one. And yeah, there were various days they had concerts and all kinds of things happening. So I'm just going to show you a couple of things I noticed, as well as, the 666. So not only were they showing you the hand signs, now they're showing it to you in numbers. Now, who was in concert or on TV singing on that day, 11/11? Well, none other than Sarah Alto and Jeppe Lambert. They were singing Free Your Mind. Well, don't worry, I'm not going to share that with you. I don't want to have you get a bag ready because, yeah, I'm just going to show you that I'm seeing all the same signs and symbols that I see everywhere. They're inside that apron type of looking thing. It looks like an envelope, as well as looking at the lights that are shaped like C's. But hey, maybe it's just me. But it did have me question, how I've heard of brown nosing someone, but I've never heard of red nosing. But I'm sure you guys can come up with a few things that come to my mind, your mind. What came to my mind, I can't even say on YouTube, but I do have a video of it in BitChute. But I want to warn now my family, friends, or anyone out there, including Jeppe herself, because you're becoming too close to the world. How can I put this? Let's take the Bible verse. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world, because if any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. And why do I mention this? Because I believe she states that she's Christian. She's been on Christian radio channel called Radio Day, as well as seeing her here with the Finnish church, Suomalainen seurakunta. Okay, so to me, at least if she's pointing it out there on Facebook, then she's professing to be Christian. But yet, she's on all these shows on TV, The Voice, Putos, Bosse, and they're posing with Vesa-Matti Loiri, where I have a video on him. He just passed away this past year. He was very well known here in Finland. But here she is on Red Nose, and I'm finding pictures in Facebook of all the same signs and symbols you see with all celebrities out there. The one-eye symbolism, the horns, all that. But she's on this show, Red Nose Day. So, my goodness, all I can say is don't play with fire. Or how else can I word it? Don't play with the devil, okay? Because he's a liar, a cheater, and he will steal everything you have. And there she is with Sarah Alto. Now, if you don't know who she is, she went to the UK to make it big or to move up the ladder is how I see it. But you're going to see all the same signs and symbols. She went to be on the X Factor, and it just grossed me out entirely. And all I can say is, yeah, she knows the secret. She's in the club now. So, and on the Red Nose Day, of course, you're going to have all the kids out there, trying to tug at your heart to give money, right? And singing and doing all the same things. And of course, all the advertisements, even in Facebook, right? You'll see the horns on the A, right? As well as the three hands. The three, they love the number 3. They love, of course, empowering girls. I have nothing against that, but you'll see lightning bolts as well as many other things, including, yes, our health administrator, Mika Salminen there. And of course, I put in the picture on the right just to show you how he's connected to the Agenda 2030. Very clear, and we know what they all want, right? I'm not going to say anything more, but you can see. And there, of course, is a picture of Finland's president off to the left, right? And then they say, oh, have fun with Yle and from hell. Yeah, 66 hours and 6 minutes. Unbelievable. I mean, of course, a lot of people, honestly, when they say they're going to Helsinki, they might shorten it and say they're going to hell. But maybe we shouldn't say that anymore. But there he gets an award from this puppet, our president. I cut off his head. Oh, sorry. it's not important. I wanted you to see the award he got. Anyway, I'm sure there's some symbolism to that. I'm not going to go into it right now. Look, they're connected to all the same groups, the pharmacies, the pizza joints, even OAJ. But the most important is the UN and Red Cross. Yes, they're connected with them. As well as Fida, and that's what the one sad one, and as well as the Suomenlähetysseura off to the right, because they're Christian organizations. But the one on the right, it's the Lutheran Church, and the one on the left is Pentecostal. Yeah, but they're together. As I always say, so many of these organizations, if they're 501c3 getting that tax break, they have to follow orders, right? Okay, enough said. But just in case if you don't know anything about Fida, they started this organization back in 1927. So they've been going at this for a very long time. You can buy old used clothes. It's like a used clothes shop as well as other things. And they, of course, do a lot of good around the world. I'm not saying that. As well as here, the Red Nose Day is showing, of course, tugging at your heart by showing you pictures of the children in Africa. But then I got shocked when I saw this one. Well, not really. I mean, I've done a video on Tellus. But it did remind me that, yes, I've done a video on this, and I've been saying all along not to trust anyone. Don't trust your churches, your pastors, or your leaders, or anyone out there and what is going on, because there's so much deception. And then I saw this picture here on the left. Now there's orange and there's a black cross, and it looks to me like a black cross because we just covered Curzon. So maybe that's just my own opinion, but you'll see the OK sign in so many places. But spend it or without the nose, I hope you don't give your money. But of course, so many are giving money to this country right here. Yeah, well, I have separate videos on that, so let's not get into it. We understand the deception going on. And it's clear, and in Fida's own website, I'll share the link, they have a video where they show exactly how they are united with all these organizations here in Finland. Yes, and at the top one, of course, says solidarity. We love that word here. Yeah, that's a clincher for me. Plus together, unity, yeah, one. They're not hiding it. All I'm saying right here, Fida is not hiding it, nor any of these organizations. It's in clear sight. And in case now all of this does not make sense on who they're connected with, let's go to the Comic Relief, who's the organizer and the head of all of this, right? They are the ones who started this whole Red Nose Day, right? And it's in every country, and it's at various times of the year because they want the money to be rolling in, right? At all times. And it was interesting to see the monkey there, since we just had, monkey jabs and monkey this and just pointing it out. But before anyone considers being a partner of Comic Relief or Red Nose, please look at their partners. Please do your research, because all these organizations, and I'm only going to show you some, but they're all one. PayPal, you'll see there. UK Aid, GSK, right? And of course, let's not leave out BBC, the one big partner of the UK. So there you have it. I mean, you'll see celebrities in the US, of course. There's one in US, there's the organization in Belgium and Finland. And of course, they have to have the guy here in Finland with a binky in his mouth. Maybe because we're the babiest, the smallest organization. I don't know. Maybe he's moving up a level in the Rotary group. I don't know. All I can say is it's just sad to see that picture right there. I mean, unbelievable. There's also a sports relief. I had to look into that. And who are they connected to? That's right. The Commonwealth Sports Foundation. It's all making so much sense. I hope it makes sense to you because we know who the Commonwealth is, right? We've looked into it. I've learned so much in this past couple years with this whole pandemic, thankfully. Here's the founder of Comic Relief. I'm not going to show you a lot of head figures. You won't recognize them, but please look for them on your own time. But yeah, they're collecting money, and they've collected 1.3 billion in philanthropy. Of course, they love that 13, right? 1.3, they switch it. Sometimes it's 13, sometimes it's 13%. You know, they love those numbers, and they love using celebrities in the UK and wherever because they want to bring in that money. But they're showing you all the signs and symbols. Don't miss out. Please look carefully. It's clear as day to those who understand what's going on. And of course, we wouldn't be trusting the TV anyway. So I rest my case. All I can say is be careful. These organizations are one with the world, and do not be conformed to this world, but ye be transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God. That's all I have to say about even Fida being linked with them. I don't trust anyone, but I don't trust any organization at this time. I don't trust anyone. I'm testing and showing you as I go along. All right, there you have it. Red Nose Day since I lost my older video. God bless you guys. Take care. We'll catch you guys here tomorrow. Till next time.